Sometimes it doesn't work. Don't challenge this. You don't have to ask for another planet. You don't have to ask for another country. Just ask for another book. Ask for another idea. The formula for failure: a few errors in judgment repeated every day for 1 month starts the weakness, starts the disaster process. You can imagine what happens in 6 years. Now here's the formula for success. Simple. Disciplines. Practice.
Woo! Rise and shine, dreamers. Another blessed and grateful day. Happy Friday. Sending love and blessings over to the fam. Who we got in here? Cedric, Shane, dreamers, Talina. How's everybody feeling coming into today? It's been an amazing week so far. I feel like we've been bouncing around literally every other day between going to Vegas, Miami, out in Houston. We're going to Baltimore here in April. Super excited. Dallas is going to be March 15th. So a lot is on the schedule for the next couple weeks, next couple months, as we come nearer into the biggest convention of the year. So if you don't have your tickets, let me know and we'll go ahead and help you guys get locked in. So here we go. Today's topic is going to be a good one. We're going to be talking about three major keys that Jim Rohn gets into dominating the morning, because he always says, win the morning, win the day. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let me know, how's everyone feeling? Couple pieces of gratitude. Any words for the month? Put it down. Let me get live on IG and let's go ahead and get started for today. The 3 keys to go ahead and win the morning. Here we go. Win the morning. Win the day. Awesome. IG, here we go. Love it, love it. Oh, today is payday. Absolutely grateful to be alive. Grateful to be on here with the family. Grateful to be able to grow. Grateful for the opportunity to be able to learn, expand, stretch, get 1% better than yesterday. That's the principle of Kaizen. Learned that 1 year ago. Here we go. All right, you guys ready? Jim Rohn, okay, the 3 keys to really go ahead and win the day. He starts with this. Number 1, he says, everybody, whether you know it or not, every time you wake up, there's going to be a couple different things that you think about. My question for every one of you is, how many of you actually consciously woke up today and created a future for yourself? I know that seems kind of an interesting question. No, I actually woke up, I grabbed my phone, I woke up, I went to the bathroom. Well, this is why a lot of us end up feeling anxious, angry, right? A lot seems like it can be going on. Oh my goodness, my laptop literally just shut off. Hold on. All right, my back. Can you guys see me? They don't want to let me get this message out for today. Don't worry, I'm going to give it to you. All right, so look, check this out. How many of you actually woke up and consciously created a future? Now, here's the key. You ready? Because if you really think about it, when we wake up, most people, they're thinking about the past. They're so anxious about maybe what happened yesterday, or they're even fearful of what's coming tomorrow. Well, here's a suggestion for you to think about. The past is nothing but a school of mastery, experience, and lessons that we can learn from to go ahead and use for today. Okay, that's the past. The future. Here's what's interesting about the future, and this is going to make a lot of sense. How many of us know somebody that might seem like they're taking hesitant steps on a day-to-day basis? Go ahead and drop some 5s down below. I'll drop some 5s because I know exactly what that feels like. Here's the reason why. Many are hesitant to take steps into the day-to-day because they don't have a clear future. They haven't taken time to really sit down and envision, what does my life look like when I step into the highest version? What does life look like when I get outside of my quote-unquote uncomfort zone? And this is me. I literally dropped my post about it yesterday. You guys can go and see with my sister. When my sister passed, I was homeless. I had no job. I was going through a lot inside of my life. So it wasn't easy for me to start creating a future, even though everything around me seemed like it was crumbling. But this was the beginning. This was literally the starting point, because I tell anybody who, when you come to events, we have had individuals fly from different cities, different states, and I'll never forget it. It's actually this last event. Somebody sent me a video and they said, D, this is what I'm coming home to. I'm coming home to complete mess. It's dirty. There's kids running around everywhere. And here I am, and I go and I travel out to your guys' penthouse, and everything is clean. We're going in these nice Uber rides. We're going to these events, speaking to mentors, and I got to come back home. I got to sit in this environment. How am I supposed to have that same frequency? How am I supposed to keep that energy? Well, this is the key, because most of us, we don't start out in a lavish place, including myself. I was sleeping in my car. I would go to LA Fitness to go shower. I'd go to McDonald's to go get my McChicken. I'd go to Publix to get my bread and my peanut butters. But I had to learn how to start envisioning and seeing something that I couldn't see physically yet. This is what Bob Proctor teaches. It's not an easy concept, but this is where the magic happens. How many of you right now can start in visualizing December 31st, 10xing what is that we did last year? Can you see it? What does your ideal body look like? How about your ideal relationship with your family? Maybe really getting close with your creator. How much peace of mind do you have waking up with that connection? This is called building a conscious future. What does it look like to be on stage in April? To see maybe your family flying out, see your phone blowing up with messages saying thank you for all the gratitude and all the time that you've been able to put in, because you've not just helped yourself, you've left a ripple effect for countless of others. This is painting a vision. This is constantly creating a vision for ourselves. I do this for a lot of you. You don't even know it. So that's number one. Here's number two. It's going to be attitude. You ready? Attitude. Jim Rohn always talks about, if you want to change the altitude of our life, it takes changing our attitude on a day-to-day basis. And even one of my mentors, he called it PMA. He said, no matter really what's going on in life, you're going to catch me with a positive mental attitude. And the reason is this: everything seems like it could be bad, but compared to what? And compared to who? Today might seem like an off day, but how about somebody in Africa that they don't have a shelter for their children when it's raining at nighttime? Now it seems like our bad day isn't really so bad anymore. So that's attitude. How can we start to look at life in a different perspective? Even right now, I don't know how many of you realize this. We can go ahead and walk out whatever door we're sitting in now. Could be home, you guys could be at work, and you could meet one individual at the gas station, at the gym, maybe getting groceries, and that one conversation can completely change, maybe not even just our life. Let's play it deeper. How about their children's life, because we decided to get bold, to reach out to somebody? But we will never know if that could happen if we're sitting in an attitude of I'm not enough. I don't think I'm worthy. I'm not ready to go out and do something outside of my norm. It's all attitude. So it literally starts within 6 inches. Change the way we see things, the way we see things change. So that was two big pieces that even for me, it took time to learn. And this is why for the past 900 plus days, I'll show you, every single day, I write 10 things that I'm blessed and grateful for. And there's a reason. I don't know about you, but I got tired of waking up anxious. I got tired of waking up fearful and angry about so many things going on in life. So you know what I realized the key was? It's gratitude. You cannot be grateful and hateful at the same time. It's impossible. So every day, this is what I've done for the past 900 plus days. Thank you, God, for waking me up today because I get to be of service. And then I write my journal. And then I finish with my blessings. And I always document it. I always write the time. I write the place. Maybe I'm by the pool. Maybe I'm 30,000 feet up on an airplane. Look, let's see. We can flip to random page. You guys can see I'm in all different spots. But that's the cool part, is when you get older and you can actually show your kids, you can actually show people that you love, and they ask, well, how did you get through some of the toughest times in your life? You've got to document it. You can show them. You see, we're all writing a story every day, whether you know it or not. We might as well make it worth reading. So that's number 2, is attitude. Number 3, to go ahead and finish this off, give me a couple minutes, I'm almost done. This is key right here. Number 3 is going to be activity. Ready? Here's the formula to really make these miracles happen. Jim Rohn says putting wisdom, attitude, discipline into labor is what allows us to create miracles. I'm going to give it to you one more time. Catch this. This is key. He says it's being able to put wisdom, attitude, and discipline into labor is what allows us to really go ahead and see dreams come into reality. You see, everybody sees us traveling. They see the stage time, but they don't realize what's actually happening beneath the surface to allow that to be created. You see, attitude is something that is spiritual. can't see it. You cannot touch attitude. So what are some components of the attitude? Faith, courage, commitment, discipline. These are all things that's really intangible first before it becomes tangible. So the last one is attitude. People ask me all the time, dude, what's the secret? There really is no secret. Even if you ask Brian Carruthers, you would spend 10,000 to ask him, Brian, what is the secret? He's going to tell you, I'm not any more special than you. I need to sleep. I need to eat. I need to go out and breathe just like you. The only difference is I outworked everybody. My activity, I had a massive work ethic. He said, even till this day, I'm still in the field. He's still getting top in the company because he understands that without activity, we can have faith, we can pray all day long, but there's also another piece that comes along with it. Now, to end it off, I want you to know this. When it comes to success, it's 90 to 90% spiritual. It's really only 10% physical. It's only 10% of the action that really allows this thing to manifest when we put all these components together. So Jim Rohn says, do what you can and do the best that you can when it comes to activity and let that compound. That's it. That's the magic. That's 3 huge key formulas to any one of our success. So family, I love you. I appreciate you. Hope you got a little piece of value from today. Anything you need, I have your back. And let's go out. Let's make it an incredible weekend. Let's do one thing today that makes us a little bit nervous, a little bit uncomfortable. And I'm telling you, it's that action that's going to lead to the growth that we are looking for. So I love you, fam. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. It's game time. Let's go.